We're live on the radio here with the record company. Guys, thanks so much for coming through. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Really excited to see you guys up at Mountain Jam, and this is just going to be a little bit of a taste.
Small taste.
People are in store for up at Hunter Mountain. You guys really impressed a lot of folks the last time you played Mountain Jam, because people are still talking about that performance like 2 years later. So.
Well, we're going to have to really pull out all the stops now this time.
Not to, sort of build you guys up. I mean, it's
that was a blast.
It's going to be good. It's going to be very good.
It was a turning point gig for us. That was one of the first major festivals we'd had an opportunity to do, and we definitely we were playing right before Nathaniel and Night Sweats, so we were stoked. It was new. The record had just come out, so. We were feeling fresh. A lot of energy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are there any bands on the bill this year that you guys are super stoked to check out?
Sturgill, The War on Drugs,
Alt J.
Alt J.
I'm excited to see.
Nice. Cool. So you guys are going to get in the night before?
I think so. Yeah.
Nice. I like that. I never know how that works. Sometimes with bands, it's such a whirlwind.
Yeah, we have like 57 things to do before then. So I can't say with any certainty that we'll be there the night before, but it sounds like a good idea. So let's just say that's the way we want to do it.
In theory. So let's dial it back to the beginning. Like how did you guys get into the blues, and what were some of your big influences growing up?
Well, I mean, we all found rock and roll, blues, early punk rock together, kind of, or separately, throughout our lives. Alex and Mark, who are the quiet ones right now, but will speak up here in a minute. They were into all sorts of rock, the Dead, stuff like that. I was into Muddy Waters, Hendrix, etc. I'd say we were all into that kind of stuff, and it just when we got together, we realized we shared these common tastes. And it was reflected in our music right away.
So that comes to a point where you got to pick a band name. How did you come up with the record company?
This one.
Oh,
we're sending this one down the line.
I think all bands go through that stage where you're together, you're practicing, you're writing songs, but yet you're missing that key link, which is the band name. And all of us, for weeks and weeks, this is in the real early days of the band. We're coming up with a list of really bad names, and didn't really quite have it, and it was really stressing us out. And luckily, one day I just woke up from a nap, and the words "the record company" just appeared to me. Honest to God, truth.
So it was a vision.
And
a vision
from the heavens.
I quickly looked up the name. I thought somebody must have called themselves the record company before, and it turned out no one had, other than record companies themselves. So. We all like the name, and it stuck. We make records, and it sort of fits who we are.
So you're pumping them out. You guys are the record company yourselves.
That's right.
That's correct.
I get it now. I get it. Did you guys expect to be nominated for a Grammy?
No.
For Give It Back to You?
No, we definitely did not expect it.
I slept in that morning because nobody even tells you, hey, guess what tomorrow is? It's Grammy Day. That's...
So then you woke up and you have all these voicemails.
There were some emails
messages
and stuff, and we said, okay, that's pretty cool, unexpected, but...
And cross it off the list. You've been there, done that now. Grammy nominated? Yeah, no big deal.
No, it was a pretty big deal. We were pretty freaked out by it, but it was cool, man. You get to call your mom and tell your mom that you got nominated for a Grammy, and then she freaks out. It's good stuff,
That's awesome. So obviously we're moving forward now with the new record, All of This Life. Who did you work with? Where'd you record it? Are you guys excited to let the music out there to the public?
On the new record, we're really excited about it. We can't wait for people to hear it. We did want to kind of just do a natural progression upwards. The last record was recorded completely in the living room and mixed by myself, so it was very kind of a very homegrown, organic thing, and we never knew what would happen with it. This time around, we wanted to still keep our sound, still keep it raw, but just add in a little bit more of a sonic dimension. The songwriting kind of took on a life of its own. We've had a lot more life experience since the first record, and we got a great guy to mix the record who is just a professional at doing that, and he understood what kind of sound we were looking for. This guy named Mark Needham. and we recorded at a couple different studios as well, in addition to the house. So
in his living
just
room
a
at
few,
all? Or?
Not
we
in
did
his
some
living
living rooms, yeah, and went out outside a little bit. So a lot of that same rawness, but just taking it up a level.
I did not realize that you guys recorded the Grammy-nominated album in your living room. That just makes it that much cooler. So.
We did. We recorded it in the living room with the dog running around. If you listen real close with earphones on, you can hear some dog paw castanets on that record.
Laying down a metro like a beat track.
Yeah,
That's true.
Well, guys, thanks so much. And there is a special deal going on at indie record store retailers
Yes.
across the country for the next couple weeks as well. We're actually, our friends from Dark Side Records are going to be here in a little bit. The local retailer that we work with, and people are going to be able to talk to them about getting that in their hands today. So
awesome.
Great.
So thank you guys. And
We'll be down after Mountain Jam. We come back in New York in October for Terminal 5 show.
Oh, cool.
So if,
Yeah, so come on out to
anybody
that.
wants to field trip down there, by all means.
J.
Absolutely.
Roddy Walston in the business will be
Nice.
opening that show with, and then Madison Ward and Mama Bear will
Oh,
also
that's
be
a
on
great
that.
show.
So it's be Madison Ward, Mama Bear, J. Roddy Walston in the business, and then we close the show, Terminal 5 in October.
that's a solid bill from top to bottom. We're going to get that information out there on a social media channel so everybody knows about it. So
Well, thank you.
Thank you guys very much, and we'll see you next at Mountain Jam.
Thank you so much. Looking forward to Mountain Jam.
Very excited. Thank you. We're going to get right back to the music here. Performance coming up at 6, and we're going to be giving away we're giving away Mountain Jam tickets here in a couple minutes at the brewery for somebody in the house. So let's get into the countdown. This is the WRRV Buzz Cuts.